I decided to take a little break because I'm getting tired of wrapping. So I'll show you what I'm doing right now. Alright, so I buffed the headlights out, well, one of them. So you guys can see the big difference right here. This is how it was, and this is when I buffed it out already. So I'm going to be tinting these, but I wanted to make sure it's nice and clear first. And I'm going to apply some tint film over this, and then we got some LEDs too to replace the boring halogen bulb that's in there. So I am also going to be repainting all this plastic here. It's really faded, so I'm just going to be doing that real quick with some trim paint, and that's about it. So let me go ahead and wrap this, and I'll get back to you guys. You guys noticed when I laid this, I cut it shorter because I wasn't going to need enough film. What I did was stretch it most of the way, and then when I applied heat, you notice that it just hugged the sides. This is how you make sure that it never pulls back. So look how clean that looks. See that? And all I had to do was stretch it enough over here. That's why you saw the lines going this way. Stretch it to the sides, and then when I apply the heat, it hugs everything together. So it heat shrinks it pretty much. So I'm just gonna clean up this side. Otherwise, you're gonna end up with a lot of film in these areas, and you don't want any of that. So I'm gonna continue doing this and then trim it out. Alright guys, this is all tinted now, as you can see. Bam. It's not too dark because these are It's not too dark because these are still our headlights, so we still want to have some visibility, but it looks a lot cleaner. Alright, I'm using a trim black sand paint for this. Put 2 coats on and put 1 more coat on just to make sure it lasts. And then I also removed the tail light, sanded it with 800 grit, and then I'm going to be applying, I'm not going to be tinting this one, I'm just going to be applying paint over it. The reason I'm not tinting it is because of these large bends here. It's going to be very difficult. Plus it's off-road vehicle anyway, so I'm going to be using Rust-Oleum lens tint. So I'll apply a couple coats of this just to get it kind of dark and go ahead and reinstall it. Also went ahead and upgraded to these LEDs from these bulbs. So I'm going to go ahead and reinstall one of them so I can see the difference. Alright, put the housing back on. It's all ready to get installed. Look at the difference though. Dang. Really outdid myself with this one. You can barely see out of these. You can't even see the bulb in there. Look at this one. LED bulb right there. And it's tinted. So, man. Can't wait to get all this installed already. Made a big difference restoring the plastics. And then, of course, I tinted the headlight. So, I'm going to go ahead and reinstall them and see the difference in the lights. Alright guys, there we have it. Look at that difference. This is the old one. This is the new one. Big difference. Looks like new. So, moment of truth. Look at that difference. Look at that difference, man. LEDs versus a halogen. She looks clean. Now I'm going to go ahead and do that one real quick and button it all up. Finish the other one. Look how beautiful this thing looks. I also finished wrapping this last part here, so you guys can see what's going to be wrapped. I'm not going to wrap anything else, just that. All I want is a little bit of color. But damn, look at those lights, man. Oh, and I also installed the backlight. Damn, this thing looks sick. Look how murdered out it looks. So there's still a lot of light output that you can see. Let me hit the brake. I don't know if you guys can see that. See? Plus, I'm gonna order some LEDs for the backlight too, just in case. But shit. Wow, I'm very happy with this.